The Illinois Extension's spring series of horticulture starts next month with a variety of engaging classes led by local experts. And the time to reserve your spot is now, as these workshops do fill up very quickly. Joining us with more information on what to expect is Tracy Jo Mulliken with the Illinois Extension. Tracy Jo, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Morgan.
Absolutely. Well, you've decorated our space so beautifully here today. And you got these flowers right here locally. We had the whole event over the weekend, and that's where these are from.
They are. They're from the QC Expo Center Flower and Garden Show,
awesome.
And they are all for sale starting, well, today at 2 o'clock. So I just wanted to give a shout out to them if anybody's interested in getting either some houseplants or some bulbs or some spring flowers.
Perfect.
Go down there and help them out.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for bringing them here today. Today we are talking about the spring series. So tell us a little bit about what that series is and ultimately why it's kind of designed to help all of us.
It is. So the spring series is put on by the Master Gardeners, and it is, as it says, a series. So each week we do 3 of them. There are 2 speakers. So the first week is Monday, April 14th from 6 to 8 at the Holiday Inn in Rock Island. And we are talking about mushrooms. So we have Joshua McAtee, who is the owner of Wild Growth Gourmet Mushrooms. He is going to come in and he's going to talk about how you can forage local ones and then how to also grow them.
Cool.
So he's going to explore the mushrooms that you can enjoy.
That's great. We have someone, and I don't know if it's the same gentleman at the local farmers market, the Freight House, that has all of these amazing mushrooms that he sells, like oyster mushrooms and things like that, that they grow on their property. I just think it would be cool to know how to do that yourself.
There are so many different kinds that you don't even know about. You go through the grocery store and you just see a couple and you're like, oh, that's all that there is. And then, you know, everybody talks about morels, but there's so many more, and that you'll get to experience some of that at the spring series.
Yeah.
And then Emily Swihart, our local educator, she's going to talk about managing invasive species in your backyard.
Okay.
So that's week 1.
Okay.
And then, so they start at 6 o'clock at night.
6 to 8, and you get 2 speakers in every single one of these. So there are 3 opportunities, and you get to see 2 different presentations.
You do. We changed this a few years ago because we decided if you were there and it was only an hour, it wasn't really worth coming. So we decided to go ahead and do 2 each week. And that way it was a little bit more fun, and you can have a conversation with people in between. We do some snacks for you, so it's just a fun evening to get out. And then week 2 is April 21st. It's from 6 to 8. Again, it's at the Holiday Inn, and we are doing Backyard Bird Cousins with Jimmy Weebler from Nahant Marsh, and then we are doing forest bathing, and a lot of people may not realize what that is.
Right, yeah.
But it is a stress release and a management as far as anxiety. So we have Leslie, who is a professor at Western. She's going to come in and she's going to talk about forest bathing.
That is awesome. Like, kind of, it seems almost meditative. Like
it is. It's a very zen moment.
I love that.
So 2 different experiences. Definitely, you know, birding is also very relaxing for a lot of people, and then forest bathing will also be.
That's very cool. And then the final one, April 28th. This is a really good one to sign up for as well.
It is. So we have 2 of our favorite educators. We have Kristen Bogdanos, who is our nutrition educator at the Rock Island County Extension. She's going to do Preserve Like a Pro.
Oh, I love that. I love
So whether it's drying, canning, any making mead, any of those types of things, she's going to show you how to preserve stuff. And then we have Bruce Black, who is going to explore new vegetable and different varieties for this year.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so all 3 weeks we'll have different topics. We'll have fun all weeks, and the cost is $15 if you want to go to 1 week.
Okay.
Or if you want to sign up for all 3 weeks, it's only $40. And we do have the QR code there on the screen for you. You can also follow the link at the bottom, or you can call the extension office and get signed up.
Absolutely, and this really truly is the perfect time for a lot of this stuff. A lot of people are just starting to think about what they want to plant. Of course, if they're not already growing in their homes right now from seeds, you are thinking about your garden.
It is. And this last week, and going to the Expo Center and seeing all of these flowers really got you going. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's very cool. So thank you so much for bringing these beautiful flowers today. And if you have any gardening questions, I mean, we're talking beyond this series itself, but just general gardening questions, you can always contact you guys. Master Gardeners are there all the time, so people can just call the number right there on your screen, or you can submit your question anytime at the website at the bottom, go.illinois.edu/askthemastergardener. Very easy. And a quick recap of the classes that Tracy Jo mentioned. They are being held Monday evenings from 6 to 8 at the Holiday Inn in Rock Island. This is next month. Again, registration is $15 per class. Cheaper if you sign up for all 3, and you can do that online at go.illinois.edu/spring series 25. Tracy Jo, thank you so much for the wealth of info, as usual. Of course.